This is an uncensored podcast about sex, sexuality, gender, and body stuff. Listener discretion is advised. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the person or persons sharing them. Some names have been changed to protect the anonymity of its participants. No, there was something I needed to say about all of that, but I can't remember because everything sucks.
Yeah.
Welcome to Make Sex With Me.
Hello.
I think this will be a quickie-sode. We're hanging with JB,
Yes.
Gen Z JB, our oldest Gen Z friend.
Gen Z Jables on the mic. I'm actually cusp of millennial.
He's a cusp.
They call me cusp of millennial.
I call you a cuck, but you call yourself a cusp. It's funny that you should have 3 of my favorite words written on your weekly dry erase board.
Gooning, edging, and sounding.
Why are those words up there?
I wrote gooning and edging, and then Josh felt like or whatever, we call him Jiggly, I think, on the pod. Jiggly wrote sounding.
We talked about Josh so many times on my podcast.
You know what sounding is? Of course you do.
I know what all of those things are.
You know what sounding
I've been wanting to talk to you about gooning for since I found out what it was 2 years ago.
I'm convinced that it's not even real.
No. It is real. And I want to show you some pictures of gooning.
Show me your dick.
Well, I can, but it looks a lot like a tiny hemorrhoid. What? What is this, a live, behind the scenes footage? Did you just get me saying that my dick looks like a hemorrhoid?
Now it is.
Read
the
God.
things on my board.
Gooning, edging, sounding.
Thank you.
You're sending that to your wife?
No, it's going to friends.
Oh, great. Oh, our friends? Okay, hold on. There's this really funny picture. I don't know how to find this quickly, but I've been wanting to show you for so long. It's a picture.
What the fuck is this?
I guess it's a meme. What's a meme anymore?
A meme. Oh shit, I gotta go get something out of the mailbox.
Alright, I'll be here looking for this meme. And I can edit all this empty space out.
Where are my Crocs? Oh, that's right. They're in the shower.
Doo-be-doo-doo-doo. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo. Wondering why you are goo-goo. It's not cheating if it's softcore.
Especially if
Da-ba-da-da-da.
Can we talk about that for a few
hours?
Not really. You're stupid, yeah.
So yeah, we're at JB's house. We are about to talk about some dumb shit.
You got mail.
What'd you get?
I got can you believe that's a lamp?
There's a lamp inside of that tiny box?
Yeah, I ordered a lamp on Amazon.
I've been saving this thing I'm going to show you since January 10th of this year. This is a fake movie poster.
Goon girl.
Goon girl.
Oh my god, why is she doing
That's a
ahigo?
goon. She's gooning.
She's ahigoing. You know what an ahigo is?
What's an ahigo?
That's that stupid face. I don't know why it was characterized, but...
Is it like a filter on Snapchat?
No, sweetie.
But this isn't actually gooning. But so gooning, you understand gooning, right?
Isn't it basically edging? It's just almost coming?
No, but gooning is it's when you make a crazy fucking face.
You make it into a passion, right? No, that's not gooning.
No, that is gooning. You going No, don't watch any twerk videos. Don't do it. Let me look up gooning, just for our listener.
Someone told me, so I know that they're wrong, but they were like, gooning is when you jack off until it bleeds. And I was like, you're wrong. I don't know why you think that.
That was not a cool person.
That was cool.
Gooning is an extreme form of edging characterized by a prolonged state of intense pleasure that can last for hours or even days.
So how is that different
P.S. That's not what's happening.
How is that different
And that's from Zipper magazine. Well, no, but there's a gooning face that people make. Zipper magazine says, ever wondered what really happens inside a goon cave?
Just open Josh's door.
What's a gooning session actually like, and are goonettes?
Goonettes?
Example, female gooning enthusiasts really as rare as unicorns? Aww. Goddess Rosie Reed takes us into the fascinating world of gooning, the latest sex trend that's taking the internet by storm.
Fascinating.
So it's an extreme form of edging.
But what makes it extreme? What makes it different than that?
I'm not really sure. Do you have to there's a gooning guide. Gooning tips, gooning myth busting.
Oh, so cute.
Let's go to gooning myth busting.
I've been living that life, goon busting, kid, goon town.
Okay, I don't know. There's a lot to research here.
Oh, this is cute.
Defining gooning is actually quite hard because it's different for everyone, really, said porn sexual devotee, a gooner who moderates a gooning forum with over 125,000 members. Gooning? What?
No, go ahead.
Gooning is allowing yourself to surrender to pleasure and letting your body do what it wants to do in that moment. Added a gooner and gooning content creator who goes by Gunner. Yeah, we're looking up Gunner. Okay, I'm really confused because,
No, it has nothing to do with that face that you're looking at.
No, but there is a way to, make a face.
And that's called a higo. This is...
A higo?
You're thinking of this. It's the Japanese facial expression for, porn.
Is it like the umami of faces?
A higo is a term in Japanese pornography for a facial expression of characters, usually women, during sexual arousal or an orgasm, typically with rolling or crossed eyes, protruding tongue, and slightly reddened face to show enjoyment or ecstasy.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Let's look for Gunner. Gooning Gunner.
A higo is an onomatopoeia? Who says a higo when they're making that face?
Gunner's goon. Okay, there's no way to find this Gunner person. So there are pictures that I saved a long time ago.
Of my dick.
Of your dick, and it's gooning.
Pretty small.
But before I show you that, I also want to show you this thing I noticed when I was living in Germany.
You never did that.
In Germany, I lived in Germany when I was in college.
I didn't know that.
They have these,
Sorry.
magazines. It's okay. I like the sound of crinkles. All of my listeners are dogs. They have these magazines that are for young people and teenagers.
Yeah.
And every month they'll have a male and female model be completely naked.
Oh.
And so that young people can see what other young people look like naked and what's that term? Normalize the body and all of its forms or whatever.
Testes.
Right, normalize the testes. I was pretty sure when I was living there that some of these models were not even 18, and it was really weird.
Probably not.
But this is an example of those magazines. This guy's actually 19, but it'll just show a naked person, and then it'll have all of this stuff about them.
He's got a nice little cock.
He's got a nice little cock.
Nice little cock.
And his name is Felix.
Felix, I have a nice...
Über Sexualität, Liebe und den Körper habe ich.
Liebe, tote dalej.
That means my Uber driver sexually liked me, and then he corpsed my habe ich.
He corpsed my habe ich.
Lust auf body check?
Everything just sounds like Hitler.
I like when some things can't be translated in other languages.
I don't think I can justify Hitler.
Are you always trying to justify things because of your name, JB?
Justification.
All right, so
Yeah.
I have to try to find some of these gooning pictures.
I don't want to see anyone Googling.
No, they're so good. Oh, I thought maybe I had a picture of you with that pot of hot water on your lap.
Do I have to buy... Turns out when you buy a lamp off Amazon, it doesn't come with
A light bulb?
a light bulb.
Yeah. And that one probably needs like a small light bulb.
No, sweetie. Look how normal.
Don't let me like that. Don't let me like that. You want to probably get like... You probably want to get like a high efficiency light bulb.
What I really want, which they don't make anymore, if your fans are listening,
Yeah.
there's no true soft light LEDs anymore. They're all disgusting, like bright white. Where do I find a warm light these days?
You just have to get like a yellow light.
I have to buy an antique.
Yeah, look at this picture.
Aw, they're so cute.
You guys are tonguing. You guys are almost gooning.
She's so pretty. I love her.
That's your woman.
That's my woman.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna find these easily. In the meantime, let's talk about edging. Do you do that?
No, I don't really. I mean, like, sure. Like, I prolong my orgasm, but I don't think that's like by definition. Just
Right. You're just like, I'd like to keep masturbating, please.
I'd
You're
like
not.
this to go on longer than 30 seconds.
You're not like trying to.
Like, once I get to the,
Wait, you're just trying to get more than 30 seconds at this point?
I'm just trying to get more than 30 at this point.
Oh, 30 seconds or minutes?
30 seconds.
See, I think people edging are like masturbating for like hours.
Yeah, that feels like a porn addiction.
Yeah, I was that way in college, to be honest. I used to have to take breaks from masturbating to like go pee.
Oh my, to go pee?
And I would like have to pee 2 or 3 times. Like, I could masturbate for literally hours.
The problem is that happens to me during sex. Like, if I get really excited.
You have to pee?
Well, like,
Could you play with that plastic a little bit longer?
I think I'm hardest when I have to pee, if that makes sense. And then, like, then we're getting into it, and I'm like, fuck, I need to go pee. And then my boner's gone. And I have to work.
Wait, you lose your bony when you like go pee?
I lose my boner pretty quick. I have to touch it. I don't know if anyone else is the same.
Let's ask.
Hey, listeners.
Do you lose
if
your
you're over
bony?
20, do you have to touch it to get it hard? Or is that just a me thing?
No, you can like wake up in the morning and it's like hard, right? That's like a thing.
When I wake up, sure, yeah. It's hard sometimes.
Oh, this was what I was talking about another week, like maybe last week.
Yeah.
Do you like hump your mattress or like your pillow?
I mean, when I was like discovering that I had a dick capable of coming.
Oh, but not
sometimes I'll wake
recently.
up- If I wake up horny, like, I might give the mattress like one, like, and then I'm like,
Just one, yeah. It's
Okay,
like
I'm
too much
gonna-
work. I know.
I'm gonna pull out my penis now and actually do it like a man.
Okay, so this is so I guess for what? Oh, hold on. Whoa, I think I just had a stroke.
This is the story of a girl.
We don't have the rights for that. Don't sing that.
She gooned the river and gooned the hole.
She gooned all the Goon River. Goon River. Goon River. So, I think for edging to be a thing, you have to like be on the verge of coming and like prolong it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of videos like that where people are like being told they're not allowed to come and like the person jerking them off is like torturing them. It's really fun.
And it's always like, I've seen these captions that people are into. They'll pop up on Reddit for whatever reason every now and again. And it's like, it doesn't matter. It's usually man or woman. And it's like, I didn't tell you to stop gooning, slut. Like, that's usually the caption.
Oh.
So I think that it's part of it is getting off on, like, not being able to come. And having someone tell you, like, oh, okay, it's time. Which, like, sure, that's fun, but
Yeah, I get that.
not my circus, not my monkeys.
Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Like, you're allowed now, baby. I don't get this at all. What's this for? Sorry,
Okay, let's
guys.
look up gooning faces.
They're not real.
Yeah, look, they're all like that. They have the tongue out.
Ew. That's so gross. Why is that
Also,
disturbing?
I don't know if it's just my phone,
Yeah.
but... Oh, here's a woman gooning. Oh, that's Millie
Oh, that's
Bobby...
Millie Bobby
Millie
Goon.
Bobby Brown
Millie
gooning.
Goony Goon.
Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi.
Yeah, she's related to her.
She's
hubby.
like getting married or did get
She
married.
scares me like she was supposed to be a child.
Okay, this is a guy gooning with his whole body and face covered in Abilene.
Brother, ew.
Abilene cream.
Why does this go on top?
Can we look up pictures of Shrek gooning?
I want to see Shrek with his little goon stick.
Goon stick?
Goon dog.
Gooning Shrek.
Oh, yeah, this is supposed to go on top.
I think Shrek is so hot.
I think Fiona is bad as fuck. That's where my redhead thing came from.
You got a thing for female Shrek?
No, not for, like before when she's a human.
Oh.
Where does Joshua keep his little light bulbs?
Well, I have to say, I think Shrek as Shrek is really hot, but also Shrek as a human in like the second one.
You know, remember when they wake him up and they're talking about like sucking his dick while he's asleep?
No, I don't remember that.
100%. Sounds like light bulbs. Sound like light bulbs. I found
Are you just walking around shaking shit and seeing what sounds like light bulbs?
I swear, give me $20 if there's no light bulbs in here.
Erotic. Those don't look like soft light.
They look like they're gonna blind my ass. But...
Erotic Shrek art. We need to find this. Oh my god, look at Shrek with like the body of like a hot muscle daddy. That's so hot.
I just know that you would fuck Shrek given the opportunity.
I just think a big, fat, hairy, green penis would be so hot.
Fiona!
Also, yeah, I love a Scottish brogue. Look at this one. It's like cowboy muscle Shrek.
Jesus
with like
Christ.
eagles and unicorns. And there's a grizzly bear.
Is one of them donkey?
Or is that a dog? I don't know.
I heard there was
Not one of them was a donkey.
secret gun. Wait, have you heard those? The Gen Z brain rot?
Gen Z brain rot?
There was a secret goon who edged the lot. Yeah, someone has taken that song and made it like about gooning.
Oh, I want to play you a song.
I heard there was a secret goon who lived a lie and got some poon. And after all the did it... Is that too much? That's too much.
Yeah, that everything you're doing is too much.
Hallelujah.
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 Hallelujah. I still don't understand what this black piece is for. Why do I need this?
I will figure it out. I'm good at things. You singing that song is so good. Thank you. Keep it up. Is that lamp for right there?
No, that's gonna go in my room.
Oh. I was like, you bought something for a communal space in your apartment?
No, I never do that.
That's so adult of you.
I did though. I bought something in here.
Is Josh just like afraid to throw that TV box away?
He's gonna put it in at the gym apparently. I hate clutter because I grew up in clutter and it makes me anxious, and this is terrifying to me.
You're like the perfect person to like
Live with? I know.
no, just like give therapy to because you don't even have to like try to get your deepest.
Because I'll just say
what's
them.
fucked up. So you just like the first word that comes out of your mouth is like,
I hate.
I was abused.
I had sexual abuse in my family. Oh, you sent it to me via Make Sex With. Yes, just like this.
What I would pay to spend the day gooning with cats.
Gooning with yachts?
These big men
Cats.
don't understand. I bet they don't realize I could mock them.
What is mogging?
Mog them.
I like this shirt. It's like food.
Sick of risen ready to edge.
The little girth made.
Muse.
Mewing is like this,
Lumpkin, yeah.
making your chin
Muse
stick out.
is like your chin, jawbone.
Like this, posture is sus, mounting to mark the whole battle was. Wow, he's actually really talented. I was not expecting that. Hold
Yeah,
on,
he's
now
really
I want to
good.
show you.
Have you heard people say, like Gen Z people say, that's so Ohio?
Yeah.
That means it's like not cool, right?
Yeah, Ohio is not cool.
Oh, that must really suck for the governor of Ohio.
I heard there was...
Is that the same artist that you're talking about?
No, but I'm thinking of that. What is that song called? Hallelujah? Hallelujah Gen Z version, probably.
Hallelujah.
Damn it, how am I supposed to find this?
Hallelujah.
Damn it.
Hallelujah.
Toad sings Skibbity Riz. Hallelujah Brain Rot. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry.
Hallelujah, brain rot.
There we go. This is the one.
I heard there was a secret yacht, the Rizzler
Yeah.
played for Casanat, but you're not really from Ohio, are ya?
These boys are talented too.
It goes like
There's so many of them. Skibbity toilet.
Livy Dune. Baby Gronk.
Baby Gronk and Libby
Just
Dune.
rizzed up Livy Dune.
Sigma.
Okay, this is like frat.
He's a sig. Yeah, but they're like good. He's a Sigma. Okay, I think we've heard enough.
I don't think
That's like an a cappella group.
I don't
singing,
think
like-
that Gen Z would be so like pro Greek life shit if they knew how racist Greek life was.
Yeah.
It's like
I will say they
literally based on like the caste system.
say what you want about them,
Oh.
but they've kind of picked something and just like stuck with it, which is funny.
Yeah,
Every
I
generation
saw-
has something like cringy that they're sticking to. Like I guess,
They're just doing it.
I mean, ours was stupid. It was like those mustaches on the finger. That's all I can think of when I think of like what was weird
That's-
about my generation is like tattooing a mustache on your
That's
finger.
all you. That's your only takeaway.
I mean, like rar
from
like
our, like,
rar
30-year
LOLXD rar. That's what I think of. I think that's the.
What about Yas Queen?
That's kind of. I think Gen Z has taken. Yas.
Fuck!
Gen Z has taken Yas.
What? All we're left with is mustache finger.
Mustache finger. Oh, it's hot in here.
What about sounding? Have you ever sounded?
No, but the worst part of that is.
Tell me what you think sounding is.
I know what sounding is because I have watched porn before. But
You watch sounding porn?
no, hell no. Fuck no. Sounding is disgusting to me. I was once watching like a really good, like. So I was watching porn. It was like a really good scene, and I was like this close to the screen.
Why were you?
For the
close-
listeners, I was like my face was like in the screen because when I'm edging and gooning, I like to be up close and personal with what I'm looking at.
Do you need glasses?
And then I scrolled down, and the next thing was like a semi-soft dick and a giant metal rod being put through the urethra.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never ever once like gone from massive boner to like it's back inside me that quickly.
Your dick went back inside of you.
And it was so disturbing, and I just don't. I mean, like I
And
don't.
just a little pre-cum drizzled out from your
And I was confused.
chub hole.
I don't like to kink shame, but just like why would you like a rod in your penis?
I don't know.
Even butt stuff, like sure, why not? But like penis hole.
I don't know. I really
Have
wonder.
you ever looked in your penis hole?
It's hard to see too deeply into
You
it.
can't see deeply, but like
Some people's penis holes like are like a little mouth that's like closed, and you have to peel the
Mhm.
meatus open to see inside. It's called a meatus.
I think I have the same thing because if I piss, like sure, it's open, but it's not open wide.
Mine's like always open, just like my
You're a little-
butthole.
You're a little slut.
It's literally like you can see my butthole like when I'm standing up.
I heard
What?
there was a phantom text.
Oh god, it's gonna be a lot of edits. Okay, so I don't know why I think sounding is attractive. I really think it's hot.
Ew.
And I have several times been like a click away from ordering a sound
No.
from Amazon, and I thought to myself, this is gonna come, and it's gonna be like full of lead, and I'm gonna put it inside my dick, and then I'm gonna literally die of lead poisoning.
Would you do it to yourself? Because
Yeah.
No.
I would start. They have sounding kits.
What's the appeal?
I don't know. It's like this weird thing. I don't know why I like getting tattoos. I don't know why I like.
Sure, tattoos, fine, whatever.
I like pain a little bit.
That's fine, but anything in my
Every once
dick
in a
hole
while?
my dick hole is sacred. That's the last thing I have that like.
It's the last thing they retain of your own self. I just think that there's something inside my dick hole that's itching, and I need to scratch it.
I will say, like, sometimes when I've got to pee or something, like, yeah, the itch comes from the itch itself, not like a yearning to put things in my dick. But, like, there is an itch on my dick hole that's like, go pee now.
Oh.
And I wonder if, like, sounding scratches that itch? Like,
It scratches it, but then it'll return.
Oh.
It'll be a bigger
does it
itch.
feel like pooping when you take it out? Like, what is it?
It's like pooping out your pee hole. I mean, I peed out my butthole. Why can't I poop out my pee hole? Have you ever seen people that are into, like, catheter fetish shit?
No, but I can imagine it's the same thing.
Yeah, you stick you lube up, like, a rubber tube.
No.
And you slowly feed it into your dick until it gets to your bladder.
No.
And then there's a little valve you open up and the pee comes out. But
I would rather...
You're literally going to be catheterized at some point in your life.
I would rather eat a tampon.
But you know what? They have different catheters. They have what's called a condom catheter now.
Awesome.
Do you know about that?
No, but I'm sure it's less invasive.
It rolls over your penis.
I have had a catheter before.
Was it a condom catheter?
I just remember when I was really little.
Oh, wow.
Steve and I were taking a shower together.
Oh, wow.
And
that's your dad. And you guys had a conjoined catheter?
And
you were doing
I went to pee
Lady
in the
and the
shower.
Tramp with your dicks?
Yeah, I went to pee in the shower and I couldn't.
Oh, wow.
And he was like, no, you're just messing around. You go, shut up. Pee.
I think you went back too far in the story. I think he could have just thrown I had a catheter.
He was like, shut up, pee. And I was like, no, I can't pee. Like, I seriously can't pee. And that went on for like 30 minutes. And then he took me to the ER and then they stuck a catheter in me and I pissed an entire, like, I guess it's like those little toilets, those little, like, plastic toilets.
Kid toilet?
Like a kit.
You filled it up?
I filled up the, like, kids'
until
toilet.
It touched your little bottom.
It's weird how some things have happened to me like that. Like, another thing that happened when I was a kid, I ate a piece of hard candy, and it was the size of my throat hole, and it got stuck. And Nate was like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God. And I couldn't.
You were talking?
I was like, because I could breathe. I could breathe out my nose. I could kind of breathe out my throat, but I was choking, like slowly.
It was becoming lodged in your throat.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And all I could do, I tried to melt it with like hot water, and all I could do was sit there with like my mouth open and just like let it dissolve.
So you just gargled boiling water for 10 minutes? That explains why your voice sounds so weird.
Nate also had to pull me out of a...
I always thought you sounded like Kermit the Frog a little bit. Hermit. Nate had to pull you out of what?
He had to pull me out of a storm drain.
I think Nathan maybe raised you. Like...
He definitely did.
Oh my God.
Nate had to porn me? Nate had to porn me from a storm drain.
Nate had to share a catheter. Wow, that's a lot. I feel like, again, I didn't even ask and you just like told me so much trauma. Wait, why couldn't you pee though?
We never found out. There was just a blockage in my piss hole.
And then it was fine after that?
It was fine once they like moved it. I used to get a lot of schmutz around and in my... I think as a guy growing up with a circumcision, I just had a lot of like little schmegma. Not like an invasive amount of schmegma. But as a kid, I probably didn't really clean my dick that much.
Yeah, that's probably it.
And so
I needed to take a bath.
I had a little smegma in my dick hole as well.
Were you being not bathed regularly?
I mean, I grew up in an ingredient household full of addicts. I don't know what happened to me.
What's an ingredient household?
It's like... Is
this like another Gen Z term?
No, this is for real. It's like...
Is it Ohio?
It's like, honey, there's so much food in the house. And it's like, a block of cheese, like some peanut butter and some chips.
You bought cheese in blocks?
No, but this is an
You
example.
didn't pay other people to slice it for you?
This is an example to make it funny.
Wait a minute. Did that cheese get delivered from the government?
Were you on food stamps?
Wait a minute. Okay, so
Only briefly.
what does gyat mean?
Gyat is a man or woman with a nice butt, and it's... I
Gyat.
think it's because it sounds like goddamn. It's like, yeah!
Yeah. Damn.
So you can't call someone by saying, like,
Yeah.
yeah!
Well, I told a guy last night that he had cakes, and
Did he say he had a gyat?
then he said, I have a boyfriend. And I said, oh, let's be friends.
Oh.
Until inevitably you guys break up. Because they always will. When I was a little kid, I wet the bed every single night for like 6 years.
That's a sign of sexual trauma. You were sexually abused.
I know. I know I wasn't, but that I remember. But no, so what they came to find out, they tried to like do all these things to make me stop peeing the bed, including like child meditation, where I had to like meditate and pretend I was like in the desert.
What the fuck?
It was like this whole thing. But they also thought maybe my bladder was too small, and so they would have me drink like a big gulp of Kool-Aid and then just like not pee for like an hour.
That
And it was
sounds like edging.
so painful.
No, that actually sounds like piss edging. Pedging.
Yeah, it was like piss edging, which is actually really bad for you. But
Yeah, you don't want to piss edge.
when you're a kid, apparently you can piss edge and it's fine.
Piss edge, lean bean, piss edges all the time.
Okay, lean bean piss edges all the time. Is it because she's busy?
It's because sometimes her professor is like, you have a break, and then sometimes she's like, you don't. But also, I know for a fact that I'll go to bed and I'll be like, all right, it's my last pee, and then I'm actually going lights out.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, yeah, same here, and then
She'll have to go pee, like,
7
2
a.m.
hours
rolls
later.
around, and she's like, I've had to piss for 6 hours. I'm like, how do you even get past the 30-minute mark of having to piss?
Honestly, to be a woman and be able to hold your piss is like really impressive.
She's got a tight little cooter.
Or maybe she has a really long uterus. I mean, urethra. Oops. What do you think about somebody peeing inside of another person, like with their permission?
Inside's a little scary because I feel like there's a lot of like.
Well, you're having sex with vaginas, so like that might be maybe not good.
Yeah, that's probably not good, but
It
also
might be
like
cleansing.
it might be cleansing to pee in someone, but I know that like our biomes are different, right? Like I can't just shit out of your ass and then we're fine.
But when you are with a person for a long time, your biomes like
Yeah, they merge.
similarize. Yeah.
Like it's the same as like sticking your tongue in another person's throat. Like it's honestly kind of strange down to like a biological level. But pissing in someone, like I don't know, that's literal waste.
I think I want someone to pee in me.
I've
seen people pee in other people's mouths and they drink it.
That's so gross to me. Cum is just enough. Like,
Cum is enough.
can we just stick to cum?
Yeah, but sometimes you want it to be a little bit more salty.
I have peed on Lean Bean before in the shower, and she's like, ew, stop. And I'm like, but this is really fun for me because you can't tell the difference unless I'm laughing.
Is this off the record?
I don't know. This is kind of funny. That could maybe go on. Right?
My friend Cindy peed on me in the shower, and I peed on her too, but it was just like on our feet.
Oh.
And we
Yeah,
were like,
Lean
well,
Bean
that
won't-
was...
She won't let me do that. She gets really like, ew. And I'm like, no, it's funny.
I also think I peed on my roommate Blair once.
Blair.
Because we were like, he was just such a whore, and I just thought,
Something's
like,
wrong with that cat. Sorry.
that poor cat can't get off that chair. Its ass has been glued to that pumpkin.
He's stuck inside.
This is not a bad seasonal
That's
TV-scape.
This is actually a good one.
But behind the fire, that one chair has something on it, and I can't tell what it is. And I
Yeah.
literally tried to like move my head
You're
to
right.
the side.
I'm like moving the fire with my eyes.
Yeah.
I think it's like a design.
Is it like some fucking like devil symbol?
It's MAGA coming from. Why can't I breathe out of my mouth?
So do you make weird faces like when you're having sex? Do you think, or have you ever like observed this?
I probably do, but I'm mostly just like.
Do you make noises?
Of course, yeah. I don't hold back. Unless we're supposed to. Like, if someone's home, then yeah. It's like quiet. Like, shh, 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 shh. It turns into a rap battle.
You're like, I need it to be rhythmic to keep pace.
Eminem comes in and he starts rapping over my grunts.
I don't think I would like that.
He's like, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. I'm gonna sound.
Does he? Okay. This is a question I've been meaning to ask you and every man I've come across. When you pee, like a urinal, do you pull out your balls too?
My balls don't naturally hang super low.
They're very tight.
They're always like a little bit. I mean, like, in general, I'm a grower.
Your balls
I'm
grow?
like 3 inches soft. No, my balls don't really grow. So when I pee, I think everything comes out, but it's a very tight little package, and there's nothing moving around. I mean, like, the issue is like getting your whole. I don't know. I feel like anyone who's like well endowed probably has trouble getting their whole package out, but I'm fine.
But I mean, like, so when you pee, you have to take your dick out.
Right.
Also,
I don't go through the fucking seam like a crazy man.
You pull it up and over.
Everything's going down.
You don't go down the leg of your pants to pee. Or like if you're wearing shorts.
I've definitely done that, but like...
I see that at the gym all the time.
What the fuck?
A guy, especially an old guy, will lift up his basketball shorts and just like let his shit hang out the side and pee.
That's because I'm kind of jealous.
I'm not sure what that means. Because he's having to like really hike that pant leg up quite a bit. And then the other thing I see, which is such a big dick move, I think, is to not hold it. Just stand there with your hands on your hips.
Every now and then I don't hold it, and to the point where one time, all of us were out actually. We were out at the marsh walk, and I think I went to piss and
we were outside.
Buzz's Roost or something. No, that's not at the marsh walk. But let's just say it was.
Who cares?
Dead dog. It was dead dog. I went to pee inside of a dead dog, and that's something I do
When in
on
Rome.
occasion.
When in Rome.
And someone happened to be next to me at the urinal, and I was looking right at my phone, and I wasn't touching my dick, and I was peeing, and he was like, "Whoa." It's like, not even holding it, huh? Or something like that.
Was that an old man who said that?
It's like not old. It was like probably a 40-year-old man.
Because you'd have to be of a certain age to talk to another guy.
Yeah, he was just like,
peeing.
"Whoa." Well, we were also probably drunk. I wasn't very drunk, but he was probably drunk.
Yeah, but like 22-year-old guys, they barely talk to anyone ever.
No. And then me sitting there was like, well, yeah, it's because my dick is so small, soft. There's nothing to really like
hold on to. You're like, I left my tweezers in the car.
I can aim it, sure, but that's like.
So you think it's a small dick move?
No, it's not a small.
To not hold your dick or not hold your dick when you're peeing.
I think it's both. I think a big dick move would be to like. Yeah, just fucking let it hang.
Well, so...
But also, like, someone distracted by their phone, they probably got a small dick if they're just, like,
I don't really
on their
hold
phone.
it. I kind of, like, have a finger under it, and I just kind of, like, hold it up.
Yeah, like,
But I also have to... I kind of have to take the balls out.
I feel like I always take the balls
out. I feel like I can't get all the pee out if I don't take the balls out.
Oh, especially if you're wearing tight pants. Like me, I'm wearing a belt right now, and I feel like if I went to piss like this, it's not all gonna come out.
Because you're wearing a belt?
Oh, God, that hurt.
Your belt is, like, way above your pee-pee. Wait.
Yeah, but...
You just breathed in and it hurt?
No.
What the fuck is happening right now?
No, I had, like, a hiccup.
Oh, my God.
I'm so full of nonsense.
You're full of cum.
Young, dumb, full of cum.
Did I ever tell you that one time my friend was blowing a guy... And he came in her mouth, and it was so much cum that it, like, went up the back of her sinuses and out her nose.
No, I've seen that in porn.
It's called an angry walrus.
Ew.
Also, she had what she described as a hole burnt in her soft palate from snorting too much coke.
That happens to a lot of people.
And she said that the cum, like, must have filled that hole because she, like, it didn't hurt after that.
That's insane. So, when I was in my crazier like youth, you know, you want to act out things that someone probably won't actually enjoy in real life, like getting their face come on. Like that's great.
Yeah, you want to do
Sometimes.
what you see in porn.
Yeah, and that's great. Like maybe literally one time.
I mean, I'd have to be like full goon to get my face cummed on.
Full noon. But I
But okay, so let me touch on that really quick though too.
That's fine.
Gooning, if you're in this like higher state of arousal and you've been, you know, doing that for a while, that's when you start to make weird fucking faces and sounds and like.
I mean that's true.
You're like comfortable with the person you're with, like seeing you do really ridiculous faces.
Sure, with someone else, but I, like.
Because when I'm with someone and they make a weird fucking face during sex, I start laughing at them.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm like, are you kidding?
Sometimes they just look like they're in pain, and I'm like, can I help you?
You're like, I'm sorry. Do you need my tweezers?
My little schwang.
What were you about to say? I
Little
interrupted you.
schwang.
Now you probably don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Every guy, I think, wants to come on their girlfriend's face once.
Oh, yeah.
Like, once.
Face?
And then every guy, I've heard, I'm stealing this directly from
Josh.
Shane Gillis.
Okay.
The comedian.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You guys know him.
I've never heard of that straight fucking comedian.
But he's talking about how, yeah, and they're so excited to do it, and then you do it, and it's like, oh no, because she, like, freezes like a cat. And then you're kind of like, once you have come on her like beautiful face, it's like, why did I do that? Like, that was really great, and now like, why did we do this?
Yeah,
but
like,
I came on someone's face, and it got right in her eye, and it just killed the entire vibe.
Yeah.
And even then, I felt the same way. I was like, why did I just come all over her face? That was just like, it was hot, but also at the same time, I'm like, that was really silly.
Did anyone say, why did you keep your eye open?
No. No. She probably wanted to see what it was like too, so I understand.
She was full goon. Well, I have had cum in my eye. It was my own cum. It was like...
I've done that before.
A strange situation, like where it went up in the air and arced.
I've done that before.
Right into my open eyeball. And I was like a teenager, so I freaked out.
I did that exact same thing.
And I was like... And there was no Google when I was a teenager. Like, you couldn't just, like, grab your iPhone and Google, am I going to go blind? So, like, I was so afraid I was going to have my mom take me to the ER, and then they were going to say, well, what did you get in your eye? And I was going to have to tell them, like, it was my cum.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
But it turns out...
Oh, my God. Sorry.
Your own cum isn't very bad for your eyeball.
No, but I can... See, and this... brings me let's circle back to the pissing in someone's pussy. That's probably the same thing as like coming in someone's eyeball, where it's like, yeah, that's probably not a good idea because of like bacteria and shit.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm not sure.
I found it out, by the way. I don't need your help.
You figured out how the lamp works?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping you would do something manly today.
Yeah, that works. I want to set this up in my room while we talk.
I think there needs to be more passive males like you.
Passive meaning like not care really what's going on?
Yeah, you're not like an asshole most of the time.
That's true. I mean,
You don't get like mad if like someone's like dominating you a little bit.
No, I think I just kind of grew out of that too. Like, and some people, I think I don't know. I never know whether I'm an extroverted introvert or an introverted.
If you have to ask, I mean, just, you know.
I think I like a social interaction, like 1 or 2 times a day.
Yeah.
And then I like to just sit down and like, because after a while it'll just hit me, and I'm just kind of like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Also, I think, but the reason I say this is because I think my roommate and I are a little opposite, where he gets like really, really loud and really like rowdy when he's uncomfortable, and if I'm uncomfortable, I go inward and like quiet and
I remembered my drag name.
drag nut.
It was gonna be gender fur.
No, you're gonna be
Gender fur.
Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez. That's not as good as I thought it was. Or my name is gonna be like Phalanges Middleton.
Phalanges Milton?
Yeah, like middle finger.
Oh.
Phalanges Middleton. Well, that's wonderful.
No, your name is Gender Dysmorpheus.
Gender Dysmorpheus. Okay, that is... I was wearing a black shirt dress, and I was standing in JB's kitchen, and we were trying to figure out what my look was, and they were like, he looks like the guy from the Matrix. And then Josh finally figured out it was... Maybe you figured out it was Morpheus, and then you said I look like Gender Dysmorpheus. See, you're really funny, JB. You have to, like, do something about it.
I don't know where to go with that.
You live the life of a comedian. You literally do nothing.
I kind of do. I'm like Rob Valanche.
You're like, you even dress like Jerry Seinfeld.
Hey, what's with all the Palestinians, huh?
I was, like, watching bloopers from Jerry Seinfeld, or from Seinfeld, and,
Were you gooning?
I was gooning a little bit.
Like, oh, Jerry.
I was like, Jerry kind of had, like, a yacht back in the day.
Everyone gets all butthurt that he had a high school girlfriend when he was like 35, but you know that's just how we rolled back then.
Yeah, that is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Was she really, like, under 18?
I think he was picking her up from school and she was like 17.
I mean, that is cringe.
But then again,
very
it's
cringe.
like 1990 something.
Also, I hope
Things
she's
were
okay.
different. Things were different.
But in most states, 17 is the age of consent.
Weren't you talking about... Yeah, okay, yeah. You were talking about those Germans and, like, being kind of like... Those... God, I can't even breathe. Gay people.
Are you allergic to the mold?
Yeah, I'm allergic to all the mold in this house.
Yeah, what are you saying? Is the mold in your brain now?
But there's a lot of, like, stuff out there from Jerry Seinfeld's time where it's like, oh, this woman's gorgeous, like Brooke Shields.
Mm-hmm.
She became a model when she was, like, 13, which is really disturbing when you think about it.
Have you ever seen the Blue Lagoon movie?
Yeah, isn't that... They're literally just, like, pornographing her and she's, like, 12?
And the guy she was in the movie with was also a kid, and you see his dick like a ton.
What the fuck?
They go skinny dipping in the ocean like every other scene.
And isn't there, like, a Playboy shot of... There's, like, somewhere out there, I'm not Googling this, ever, but there's, like, photos of her or someone like her, a model from that time period, who is, like, full-on naked for Playboy at, like, 14 or 13 years old, which is so wrong.
If that is true, they definitely don't have that online anymore. But, why was that so high and tight?
High and tight. That's how I get my...
I mean, people were different back in the day. Thank God we're getting better.
Right.
But she talks about that movie being traumatic to me.
Yeah. A lot of people, even, like...
Because imagine every scene, like, they're doing a movie that's supposed to be two young people on an island by themselves, but to make a movie, you have to have, like, hundreds of people on set.
Yeah, so there's all these fucking weirdos, or maybe no, they're not all weirdos, but some of them, and they're...
But they're all adults watching two kids be naked on an island.
I want to Google this now, and I'm so scared too, but...
Well, I'll leave before the SWAT team shows up.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I won't be here for you. JB, what do you want the listeners to know before we're done here?
I want them to know that they can do it, you know? Whatever they're doing, if they're gooning, if they're edging, if they're sounding, they should just continue doing that.
Were you just fingering your belly button? Why is your shirt up?
I wear small t-shirts now, guys. See, guys, I wear small t-shirts because a medium makes me look a little too anorexic. So sometimes I put on a small and it gives me the illusion of having muscles. It's like when a woman her titties are a little bit small, so she puts those like silicone fake titties on them. And they're not like fake tits by any means, but it's like stuffing. That's how I feel when I'm in a small t-shirt. I feel muscular.
I wish anyone would describe my titties as perfect. Did you just fart while laughing?
No, that was my nostril.
Oh my god, you just farted out your nose?
Something's wrong.
What the fuck is happening?
I need my Afrin. Anyway, this is signing off.
You're like, this is done. This is over.
Where's my Afrin, Drew?
Thank you all for listening, and I hope that you learned something. I learned so much from this episode from Gen Z JB. And I think we all need more therapy. And I hope you are filling your holes with metal rods.
Fill your holes with metal rods.
I hope when you're getting your holes filled, you make crazy faces and you just like let go. I think before we leave, get some Afrin in there.
Oh, this is actually Zycam.
Fill your holes with Afrin.
Oh.
Zycam? You never heard of Zycam?
Zickum. Is that real?
Zycam is like a main brand. You have the good stuff. Anyway, I wanted to say that I feel like gooning is all about like just being yourself during sex.
Yeah, be your 100% unadulterated goon self.
I'm gonna my new thing is to say like, hey goons. I'm just gonna say hey goons. Hey
Hi,
friends.
goons.
Hi goons. Alright, please rate, review, subscribe wherever you listen, and please email us at makesexandthepodcast@gmail.com and send pictures of yourself gooning and whatever else.
Or sounding.
We're gonna have like a social media page that is actually functioning pretty soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a goon cave.
I have a woman in the Philippines who's gonna help me with social media.
I have a man from China, and his name is John, and he's gonna help us as well.
You have a man who's gonna help me with my podcast?
Yeah.
Where's John?
Good.
Okay, bye.
Bye.